This is the joys of fucking mobile streaming, guys. You look like a complete cunt half the time. Let's get that back on a sort of vague trajectory, are we? See, the gimbal's not even on. I'm going to switch the gimbal on now. Now it's going to freak out. Ready? There we go. Ooh, boink. Gimbal's fucked. Off gimbal. Oh, lordy loo. This is like the worst stream ever. And I'm the authority on bad streaming. No, fuck off. Right, hang on, guys. Let's get this all fucking sorted. Gimbal. Can you see me? There we go. There we are. Right. Now. That goes around there. This is around the R. This does this, this does that. And now what we do is we switch the thing on. We're back. Yay! So, quite good considering the middle of us. So, literally, when I was trying to see what the message was saying, what Kieran said, I was trying to get rid of the little menu button on the bottom of my phone, and it booped out the app. And so, consequently, when you try to go back into the app, you can't get back into the dashboard on the app, and it shuts the stream down. So you can't touch anything on the screen while you're streaming. So it's actually really bad. So, hey ho. Right, I do apologise. You don't want to see my fat face here as well. So let's get thinking about getting up and going. I'm just going to give my cup a bit of a wash. I'll have some spare hot water, and then we'll head deeper into the woods, as it were. I'm going to use all the water. Try not to take anything back with me. Try not to also drip water on my battery pack. That could go bang, we could all be in trouble. Sorry guys, I do apologise about the burping for stuff. And also the piss poor nature of using a mobile phone to stream on. I wish there was a better way of doing it. Just tip the milk out that I didn't want to use. Give my bottle a little bit of a wipe out because it's stinky milk. Don't fall over, gimbal. Ah, that was hot water on my hand. Ha! Idiot. Goes up there. Note: boiling hot water. See this? I can't see all the chat because it's fucking right. Let's have a look. Check that. No, that's fine. Now let me out. No. And let me down. There we go. See, I can't see all the chat now. For some reason, the mobile screen, bottom of the screen where it goes up. There where you can modify. I don't know. Oh god, this is pissing me off. I can't see all the chat now. Right, come here. Right, you and me are going to have a chat. The bottom of the phone that gives you the menu is cutting off half the chat, so I can't see it. Maybe if I get the chat, if I put the chat note. No. Go away. Hide chat screen. Show chat screen. There we go. Now I can see. I can see it all now. Okay, right. So, is there no way you can modify the gimbal so that you can slot the microphone? I think not at the moment. I am trying to figure out a way of doing it. Right. Enough of this shit, guys. Let's crack on. I'm going to also move the phone over in a bit in the gimbal. What I am planning to do is, because I've got a I'm going to plan to buy like a right angle charger for the phone so it fits in snugger. So, but anyway, that's nothing we want to worry about. There, good. Okay, so switch round. There we go. Right, I'm going to get my backpack back on. So my backpack in my bag, and we'll head off into the wilderness. That's up there. Just going to clip my bag onto the basket as well. I'll be back in a few. Going to grab a cuppa. No worries, buddy. Thank you guys for sticking around as well while we have these problems. I said the fucking intricacies of streaming on a mobile phone are quite challenging, but stable for me. There we go. The tripod on this isn't entirely great, if I'm honest. There we go. So, let's get a crack-a-lacking. I need to get my steps in today as well. According to the app on my phone, I've only done 59% of them. Boom. There we go. Oh. Right. Okay. Let's head off. Pull up my trousers before anyone. Try and do 10k. I don't know how many it says I want to do. I think it's 8k. I think it says. Dog. Doggo. Look. Doggo. Hello, doggo. Doggo. A very cute looking doggo. A black doggo. Labrador. He's a Labrador. Okay, let's go. It's alright. It's alright.
But you just started her a little bit.
Papa did clearly not like me. The joys of puppers. Oh, now my basket's dangling about quite a bit now, but it's okay. She wanted to be on street. She did. She wanted to be famous. She wanted to be famous. So I'm not as much out of breath now, which is good. So hopefully we can try and find some more stuff, guys. Hopefully. Maybe. Spreading the message of Dodge. The message of Dodge is bark. These are my favourite things. So it's very pleasant, very quiet here. It's actually dropped a little bit in temperature as well, so good. So it's actually quite nice now. Although the more I keep walking, the more it's going to probably get warmer again. Like I said, it's very It's very dry in here at the moment. We still had no rain. Grab a drink quickly. No worries, Elsis. Very, very little rain. You think if you have like a day of rain that would affect things in the woods? It doesn't really, because, well, it's very overgrown in here, so all the trees seem to suck up a lot of the moisture before anything else can get to it. So to sort of everything to sort of recover and get everything moisturised, you need a good couple of days of rain, and it just hasn't happened. It's been a very dry summer, which knowing I like means it's going to be a fucking horrible winter, and things like frost and snow don't help either. We haven't had a frost yet, which is good. But like I said, when we get to the winter, we do come out here in the winter, these will just become walking around streams. It won't be till the summer and the spring where things start coming foraging again. And especially in the spring, when we start getting things like stinging nettles, and we will be foraging stinging nettles to make nettle soup. And maybe even wild garlic. I don't know if there is any wild garlic in the woods here, but it'd be interesting to find out. I'm pretty positive there should be some in here somewhere. As I said, I'm not entirely sure which way this goes. I think this might bring us back to one of the main paths, so if it does, we'll go that way. I can hear people, so we can't be that far away from civilization. Hey, Aussies. So like I said, maybe next week we will go down to the seafront and walk along there, see what we can see. I don't think there'll be much foraging stuff down there, but certainly plenty to look at. And we've done quite well with the foraging today, with the mushrooms, definitely. And I'm going to take them home now, give them a wipe, and get them in, get them on a tray, and get them drying out. And hopefully, once they've dried, we can get them in a nice airtight jar, and we can, let's go this way, we can make a sort of risotto with them closer to the time. There's people coming this way, so I'm going to go this way. Okay, so it does appear we're coming back onto the woods now. And where are we? Oh, we're coming back onto one of the paths. Oh, will you look at that? We're back onto the main path. Ah, noted. Ah. Look at that. So we started all the way up there, and we've come all the way around back to here. So, oh god. So actually, there's the main path back to the top of the woods. There is another path there. We'll go through here. There we go. We're actually starting to head back towards home now, so I'll take you back to the footpath today wherever I go home, and then we'll probably call in and do it there. Not that we've had enough, we've had a lot of interruptions already. This is the part of the woods where I found the chicken of the woods mushroom fungi a few weeks ago, so who knows, maybe there's more in here than I thought. Just looking around, I'm looking at the silver birches to see if there's any more mushrooms on them. Maybe there is, but there's not many silver birches in this part of the woods. But you never know. Like I said, we'll take these puffballs back and we'll dry them out and we'll make a nice sort of wild mushroom risotto with them, or maybe a tart or something like that. We don't know yet. Pigeon. Now, if you're going proper forage, or if you're going proper like survival techniques, little pidgey over there. You can just about see him. Let's see if I can see him. Oh, there you go, he's taken off now. Mr. Pidgey there would make a perfect meal. And everyone seems to associate wood pigeons with the feral pigeons that you see in Tea Acquired. Good. Yeah, everyone seems to associate wood pigeons with the feral pigeons you see in town centres, cities and all that. They're not. They're actually, wood pigeons are a little smaller, not as fat, and not as ruthless as sort of like other pigeons. One over there, look, there he is. Let's see if we can follow him. And also, they're not as dirty. So walking up behind me, he was really quiet there. Regular tea, nothing fancy. I had Yorkshire. Yorkshire Gold. Well, it's Yorkshire. Wasn't Yorkshire Gold. And I'm going to go off the path and see if I can find some more mushrooms. Not that I'm going to have a lot of luck. This is Barry's Gold. Nice. Very nice fact, because they're not as ruthless, because they don't steal people's sandwiches and chips provision. Although you'd think that they wouldn't struggle to get food in here, because obviously bugs, insects, there are plenty in here. Nuts, fruit, berries, everything really. But at the same time, more predators in here as well. You know, you've got the sparrowhawks, all that sort of thing. So mint tea and honey rhubarb. And the resident says from time to time, nice. Not a big fan of mint tea, not a big fan of green tea as well, to be honest, but okay, so we're back on that path, but we can go through here, cut through there, and go through on here. We'll go off grid, guys. There we go, or semi off grid. So hopefully we can find some stuff. See, I'm sort of heading in the direction of home now. So I will take you to the footpath where it leads to my house actually, and then I'll call an end to it. But I won't rush. This one. Oh, something rustling over there. Squirrel. Squirrel. Two squirrels having a little fight. Go on, little buddies. This one has filled. Oh, nice. I'm going to tell you it's lemon and lemongrass. Yeah, I like lemon tea and I like apple tea, but mint, nah. There's a Turkish restaurant just down the road from here that sells delicious apple tea. Oh, it's just heavenly. I hate green tea, but I love iced green iced lemon. Like, what? That makes no sense. Don't like tea. Tea is the nectar of the gods. We as English people have drunk tea over the years, over the decades, over the millennia. Took us around my tea. Yeah, it's nice. You get it served in the little glass cups as well, don't you? Very nice. So like I said, guys, tomorrow I'm going to be doing some games throughout the week. Friday I will most likely make the Christmas cakes. Oh, there's a little bird there. Oh, there's a pigeon. Is it a pigeon or a dove? Just in that little clearing up ahead where the sun is, there's a pigeon. Let's see if I can get any closer. Actually, I think it's more of a dove. Ah, he's gone now. And I always say to people, if you've got anywhere like this around near you guys, just go out and have a look. See what you can find. See what's there. because it's amazing what's on your doorstep. This is literally on my doorstep. I don't think I've ever seen a dove. Doves are very... People often mistake pigeons for doves, and they're actually pretty similar. But they're not as... You know, you see a lot of pigeons that are grey and got loads of colours on them. Doves are just a little bit more subtle. You know, everyone thinks of white doves, but there's actually a couple of varieties of doves, and there's white doves and there's coloured doves. And the white doves are more commonly known, but there are different varieties of doves as well. I wish I had known woods near me. But this woods is not actually that big. You know, people think, oh, it's massive. It's not. It's only a couple of miles across and a couple of miles deep, but it is unusually popular. People do love coming to work. Do love coming in here. But also, it's just nice in here, you know, look around. A lot of people see coloured doves and see their pigeons. Exactly, that's it, Wolfman. So, there's a walk about 2 minutes and away. It's quite nice. Yeah, that's it. Oh, this place. Now remember this particular exit to the woods before, right? So story from Sterling Kids time. See this thing, this utter bastard route. I was coming through here on my bike. Hey Christine, how you doing, Pickle? I was coming through here on my bike, and my bike wheel got caught in that branch, and I fell off my bike, but I fell onto the handlebars, and I nearly fucking punctured my lung doing it. It's fucking horrible. Right, let's go over here. We're on the main path again. Yes, it was not nice. But hey. Yeah, sorry, I've missed the thing there. You make fun of the same move. I was a kid. You do it recently, Elsis, so you know. You do it all the time. Yeah. This looks nice. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Pickle. How are you today? Are you good in the hood? We're just out looking for some bits and bobs at the moment. Are you finding any mushrooms? Yes, we have. If I grab my thing, we have a nice haul of mushrooms here. Well, you can't really see them in my bag. Here, I'll swing it around. So we have a little array of mushrooms already. For those of you that weren't here when we found these, I've identified these as what they're called stump puffballs. A member of the puffball family. And you think it's a bit early for mushrooms. Puffballs normally come out this time of year. And the weather is awful, wind, rain, hail. We love the bad weather. We could do with some rain here, if I'm honest, but you know. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these back, I'm going to wipe them down, and I'm going to dry them, so that hopefully, in a few weeks' time, we can have some nice dried mushrooms, which we can... Gimbal, what are you doing? See what I mean? Gimbal. Apologise about the gimbal, guys. Just ban a tree, or slap it. You want me to slap a tree? I mean, you can actually ban someone. I have set it up so you can actually, like, ban someone in the chat now. So, hey Marcus, how you doing, buddy? See if I can... Just trying to see if there's any more mushrooms around, guys. Slap a tree. Boop. Something. There's a bird creaking up there somewhere. I know it looks nice in here now, guys, but trust me, in winter it is really nice in here as well. Especially if there's frost. Hoping for maybe some snow this year. Not that we get much snow here in the UK. go back this way. I know I banned Kev one time. Now there's something up in that tree. Either a bird of some sort calling. I don't know whether it was angry at me or it wouldn't have chicks this time of year. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for any more mushrooms, guys. And I'm trying to look on the silver birches, but so far not much more. I can't see many birches in this part of the woods, but maybe as we head back we can find some. Oh, there's people coming, guys. I'm going to put the camera down. Go. There we are. So, where are we? We are approaching the main path, going back towards home, actually. That's good. So what we can do is just cut across. So we were literally just down there. Literally just down there. Now we're heading back up this way. We'll head up here. So, not got too much longer on the stream, guys. I don't know what the sort of the cumulative stream time we've done today, coupled with all the stops and starts we've had. I mean, we could go for a little longer. In fact, we might do doggos. There's always people in here with puppers. This used to be my pupper's walk of life as well. Right, there's loads of people up here with kids. I'm going to head deeper into the woods. So I can get away from them. Yeah, I miss my doggo. I miss my doggo every day. He would have loved to have come walking with me today, and I could have used him as well. Used him to do sniffing for me. Right. Great. So, as always, guys, I point it out. I'm going to keep pointing it out. Wherever you get nice things, you always get people leaving their fucking rubbish around. Look at the state of this. Cigarette packet. Oh my sweet God. Look at all of this crap. What we got over here? Fucking, you know, some people really do fucking get on my nerves. Leaving their shit. Look, if I turn around, all a load of crap. Wish pets live forever. Samesies. This is what we do, yeah. Yeah, it's just so fucking... I don't think it's selfish, it's just stupidness. I don't put it down to selfish, I put it down to stupidness. People are literally idiots. Are literal idiots. And, you know, but I bet there's not... that sort of stuff is no more than 24 or 48 hours old. I was like, you've seen me, guys. I've come in here. I've bought a flask, I've made a cup of tea, and I've taken all of my rubbish with me. You know, it's, you know, I'm being responsible. And not them. No. And when I had the army ration pack a few weeks ago, we took all our rubbish with us, being responsible. But no, it's just too much for some people. If you can bring, we'll just take it, exactly, yeah. To be fair, you would see a mattress on the floor, no fucking lie. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw something in here, to be honest. We found portable barbecues a few weeks ago. Ugh, that's not a nice thing. Let's zoom in on that. So, that's a load of feathers. So, a poor pigeon or something has clearly bitten the dust there. Whether it be by the hands of a fox or a sparrowhawk or something like that. And people seem to think we only get things like pigeons and magpies here in the UK. We don't. We actually have birds of prey as well. We have sparrowhawks and buzzards and all that sort of thing. And I love watching sparrowhawks. They're extremely majestic birds. Always towards put the trash in the bag and throw it when you go home. Exactly, that's what I'm going to do when I get home. Yeah, so we got sparrowhawks, buzzards, all that sort of thing, and there's quite a few of them in the woods as well. Owls, don't forget. Owls, and all that sort of thing. So we do have quite a few different types of birds of prey in here. Not your massive like eagles and all that sort of thing, but still enough to keep the equilibrium of nature going. It wouldn't be, pigeons and all that would go insanely out of control if things like the buzzards and the foxes didn't keep them in check. So yeah, it's unfortunately it's just a fact of nature, guys. F a pigeon, yeah. Well, it is nature at its work. It's nature at the end of the day. You look at killer whales and you think they're beautiful, and they are majestic and lovely creatures. But then they'll go and eat a seal, which are the sea puppers of the world. And they'll slap it up in the air and they'll chomp down on it and kill it. That's the way nature is, unfortunately. But hey ho, isn't it? My mum's house has 3 resident buzzards. Nice, interesting. Okay, so someone has decided to decorate this branch with, and I mean, I'm not against it, but it just seems a bit weird. We have many eagles, where eagles dare. Good film, good film. Maybe brought for feathers from Tesco's, maybe Tesco's got to it first and put it in here. Used to be too many at some point. They used to kill a lot of cats and dogs. Oof. Big oof. So I'm just slowly walking home now. Slowly getting back to where we started. Not as many eagles this year. Like I said, because next week, oh, there's people over there. I'm going to let them walk past. See, people. As long as they don't come this way. Don't come this way, don't come this way, don't come this way, don't come this way, don't come this way. Good, they're not coming this way. My neighbour is walking around half naked. Why? Oh my god. No, that's nature. That's nature you don't want to see. The thing is, what half else is the bottom half or the top half? Hello. Gage is now here. Oh god. I feel guilty about nearly ending. We've done so much. We've done so little. We'll keep going. We'll just let these people go past first. Oh, I can't lay it. I went to buy bacon pancake stuff. Nice. Well, we do have a bacon pancake. Why can't you just have bacon? Skip the pancake thing and just have bacon. Bacon. So I'm not seeing many chestnuts, which is annoying. There's one there, they're not open. Near banana, no bacon pancake. Right, let's go through here. Okay, the squirrels have been busy. I just panned down. Squirrels have been very busy. Chompy, chompy, chompy. Oh, doggo. Hello, doggo. It's so busy in the woods. I'll let these people go past. So we're starting to get into near to the main paths now, so it's rather busy. Such a nice day. It is a lovely day. It's beautifully warm. I'm just walking around in a t-shirt at the moment as well. I stopped by the river on the way home. It was pretty. Well, hopefully next week it'll be just as nice day, and we can go down to the seafront. I know I said this last week, but it's been a very busy week for me this week, so hopefully Saturday we can make some plans and head down to the seafront. Yeah, I'm sorry. Next Saturday I will try my very best. Well, I said I've worked 6 days this week, and then on Friday I did a stream. Yesterday I was up early doing the charity event with my mum and dad, and then yesterday I had to take my friend Steve's a nurse, to Gatwick Airport, so I got home last night after dropping him off and crashed. Absolutely crashed, and that's when I came into your stream late last night, Gish. I fell asleep about 6 and woke up about 10:30, and then decided I'm going to stay up for a few hours, have something to eat, and then Doggo's having time of with this. Like I said, this used to be my papa's, especially this part. This used to be my papa's neck of the woods. This was his little kingdom, and he was alive right near my house. So, oh God, there's people coming. Now, what is he doing? Someone there randomly collecting sticks. Get this. What are you going to do with your week off? Has Elsie's got a week off? Oh well, she should stream then, shouldn't she? She should stream for our entertainment. Enjoy these streams, whatever they are. Well, we were literally having about 10 minutes of me making a cup of tea. So, hopefully, I said we'll go down to Shoebury next week and we'll walk along, because if we go down to Southend and to the Golden Mile, it'll be packed. I guarantee it. So we will head down to Shoebury. There's some more interesting things in Shoebury as well. Hey, dearie me. More rubbish. Wankers. I do at least one stream in a week, my week of voice. Time to do absolutely nothing, which should be very rewarding. I do have a week off coming up myself too, to be fair. So we are literally about a 30-second walk from. If I go down this hill, the camera wants to pan round. Then there's the footpath that leads back to my house, so I'm just going to cotch here for a little second, catch my breath, and talk to you guys for a bit. Might finally book some time off in October. Yeah, I've got some in October. Right. You're going to be nice and stable for me, gimbal? That doesn't seem that stable. Stable enough? There we go. You're going to see my belly. bit early. That's my grundle. Come on, up. Oh God. Gimbal. Up. Up. Oh, that's why. There we go. There we go. Let's talk like we're in second lockdown. That's probably a really poor thing there because I've got the sun right over my shoulders now. So I've got. There we go. So you can't see. There's talk a lot about we're going in second lockdown. So I'd like to see them at least once or twice. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. In fact, guys, hang on. A turnabout face so that the sun is not in the view of the camera. There we go. There's likely people going to be walking past as well. Okay. So I'll sit here for a minute, guys. It is lovely and peaceful here in the woods at the moment. There we go. Put that there. This tripod on the bottom of the gimbal is not very good. It's not very stable. It looks nice. It's very peaceful in here today. I even took me to take my sweatshirt off because it was just so warm. But I'll go through what we found today. So we haven't done much. We haven't walked that much today, guys. But like I said, we found our mushrooms. If I can get them off my bag. Just take the bag off, actually. Still got our tea bag. Tea bag is still lasting. So, okay. So we got our puffballs. Quite a few of them. Quite a few big samples as well. I'll grab one out. Hang on. So for you guys that weren't in the stream earlier, I saw these last week on the way home from the last foraging stream. So I saw them along the path. I was like, oh cool. So I took a sample and took them home and identified them. And I've identified these as what they call stump puffballs. Now puffballs are a type of mushroom that grow a lot here in the UK. And these grow specifically on onto stumps of fallen trees, bits of logs and all that sort of thing. So this is what these are. They're pretty easy to identify, nice and white. As you can hear, they're really hard. They're sort of like, you can't break them almost. They're really a little bit spongy on the top. But apparently these, the more brown they go, the more rotten they're starting to go. So these are in quite good, you see inside, they're nice and white. They're really fleshy as well. Really spongy. So hopefully what we can do with these is take them home, dry them out, and we can have something to make a nice sort of risotto with a bit later on in the year or in a few weeks. There's another one as well. That's a quite nice one actually. So and they smell a lot like just plain mushrooms, but they smell a bit nutty almost. And there is a trick you can do with mushrooms if you're unsure if they're sort of poisonous to eat. And find what I've done with my knife. What have I done with my knife? I'll put it in my bag. So hang on, I'll see if I can check. What did I do with my knife? Banana bread, tea, probably left it in my pocket actually. Yeah, I've left it in my pocket. There we go, sorry. Oh boy, that's all my stuff. So apparently, if you see a mushroom you like, you don't know if it's poisonous, you take it, you just put a nice slit into it like that, and then you leave it, and if it starts leaking out sort of weird and wonderful colours like yellow and all that sort of thing, they're not normally that good. Field mushrooms are a good thing for this. So if you find a field mushroom, you think, is it a field mushroom? Give it a slice, like so. If it starts leaking out things yellow especially, then it's not. Brown or clear, and they're good normally. There's people coming, guys. I'm going to shut up for a second. Brown or clear, it's good normally. Good. This guy's come past.
When you turn the wheel and the tyre hits your toes, because your toes are too far forward on the pedal, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I think it's the right size.
Just want to make sure they would pass before I start streaming again. Are there any laws about filming in the woods? It's sort of all fine, but it's public domain, mate. So I go along that thing. It's public domain. You can come and take pictures in here. There's loads of pictures in here. So filming and live streaming is just the same, to be honest. The only thing I do is that when I do go past people, I tend to put the camera down and protect their identity. So I do that out of courtesy. Obviously I don't want someone coming up to me going, "You're filming my kids, how dare you." So, but it is public domain, you know. So I'm just trimming the mushrooms. Yeah, so I have done some research into it. It's a public place. People take pictures in here all the time. Gotta head out for food. See you later. Hope you enjoy the forest. No worries, Frank. Thank you for dropping by, people. I don't know about UK, but a lot of people portray. What is it in English? They have a portrait, right? Like I said, whenever people come up to me and I'm walking along, I just put the camera down, just face it away from them. If the doggos come up to me, then I can't really do much about that, can I? But yeah, I don't want to risk it. Like, if people walk up to me, then fair enough. I've been in places. I was at TwitchCon and people were live streaming it all the time, and like, don't care if they were in there. So that's what I think. So I'm just going to give this one a little trim as well, guys. There's a little bit of a bit there on there, so I'm just going to take that off. And who knows, me putting this down here might cause the mushroom to spawn. If I throw it over there, there's some silver birch over there actually, so who knows. This time next year, might come back and find some up here as well. Just taking off the stalks and all that sort. I'm not sure on the rule, which is bad because I study journalism. Yeah, there is that, isn't there? Like I said, I think it's standard stuff, public domain. For anyone under 13 needs to be blurred without parents' permission. Exactly. That's why I just put the camera away so no one can be seen as I'm doing it. No one can be seen on stream. Better safe than sorry. Like I said, if we were going to go down to the seafront next week, I'd constantly having the camera down all the time because it would be crowded. So that's why if we go down, we'll go down to Shoebury. It'll be a bit quieter down there. It's a bit more interesting down there as well. I can show you some things. I don't think there's going to be much foraging stuff down there. There might be some seaweed down there. There might even be some oysters down there as well. I don't know, but we'll have a look. Maybe grow another mushroom. Hopefully. Yeah, better safe than sorry. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, guys, I have the knife with me. I have done the research about this. This is a completely legal knife here in the UK. The law states that if you carry a knife that is over 3 inches long and a lockable one or a fixed knife, then you're not allowed to have it. It's illegal. This isn't a lockable knife. It's easy, it just sits like that. When I say it's lockable, it locks into place, but it can't stay in place. So that's lockable, and it's under 3 inches. This isn't actually an official foraging knife, so this is perfectly legal to have. Yeah, I think so. You'll be all right, actually. Actually, be all right. We never know. We could go up the pier one day. could go up Southend Pier. That's always a fun thing to do. Oh God, this log is extremely excruciating to sit on. Oh God, I'm gonna sit on my thing. Oh, that's better. That's not bad. So yeah, there's loads of interesting bits and bobs to do. Since that how many people. It's really nice. It's just I only get 10 years ago. I get 2 inch crew. Yeah, the pier would be awesome. Well, maybe one day we'll go out the pier. I'm not sure how good the signal will be out the pier. I think the signal will be pretty good out the pier. Online COVID travelling, yeah. I'm not sure if the pier is actually open because of COVID. I can't imagine it being shut because of COVID, because it's an open space. Maybe someone could check for me. But we'll do it, we'll probably go walk up and train back. Because you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So, nearby where I live, in Southend, they have a pier. And it's the Southend Pleasure Pier, and it is the longest, still holds the record as the longest pleasure pier in the world. And what I mean by pleasure pier is it's built for pleasure. It's not like a harbour or anything like that. And it's 1.1 miles long, so it goes right the way out to into the middle of the Thames estuary. Let me look. Open it. If you want to post a link to the pier gauge, you're more than welcome to, buddy. If you could, that'd be great. And it's been around 150 years now. It's I actually think it's grade 2 listed now. So but it's in Southend. It's caught fire about 10,000 times as well. It's always catching fire. Actually, it hasn't caught fire for a few years now, actually. But you can walk up the pier. Anyone can go up it. If you guys know the show Jamie and Jimmy's Kitchen, which is on Channel 4 normally, and they go in that little cafe where they do the celebrities, that's at the end of Southend Pier. That's where he goes. Even though Jamie Oliver has nothing to do with Southend, he's actually comes from Bishop Stortford, which isn't really Essex. Claims to be an Essex boy, but he's not. Sorry, I'm just carving this tree for no reason. So, yeah. Anyone can go up and down the tree. They've got you can walk up it, but you can also, there's a train on it as well. So you can walk up, walk back, train up, train back, or walk back, train up, train back, walk up. Anything you do. There you go. They've got COVID measures, but masking you good. Oh, there you are. See, that's not too much. There you go. Yep. There you go, guys. If you're ever in the neighbourhood, you go up the pier. Everyone's more than welcome to do it. It's quite an interesting. It's nice to walk up the end of the pier. There's not much at the end. Basically, what there is this. There's Jamie. I tend to carve odd. That's when I think about Jamie. Yeah, normally it's fuck Jamie. Yeah, at the end of the pier, there's a bar, so you can go and sit and have a drink, and there's a cafe, and there's the lifeboat centre. I do think they do still do like boat trips into London. I know for the fact that there's the only paddle steamer still going in the UK is a paddle steamer called the Waverley, and I know that goes to the end of the pier and takes people up the Thames towards London for day trips. I don't know if it's still going recently or not, but I do know it does go up there. That's a quite interesting day out as well. And it goes up and you have to get the coach back and all that sort of thing, but yeah. It's a novelty, really. Longest pleasure pier in the world. Pleasure pier. And that itself is cool. It's we consider it the big joke, because it's like we consider it a big joke around here, because it's like, the longest pleasure pier in the world. It's like, my God, I must walk to the end and see what is happening. And you walk to the end and there's fucking nothing. It's the biggest con going. It's like, I've reached the end. What will I get for my reward? Nothing. So, I mean, there used to be like arcades on the end of the pier and all that sort of thing. It used to be great fun. That's where they used to do Punch and Judy shows. I don't know if they still do Punch and Judy. I don't think that's politically correct anymore. But yeah, when I was a kid, Punch and Judy shows, everything. I know for a fact, because next to the pier, both sides of the pier at the shore end, Yeah, I don't know about any bozo ones. Yeah, the next to the pier there is actually an amusement park, and it's called Adventure Island, but everyone knows it's Peter Pan's because it was called Peter Pan's Playground many moons ago. And the guy who owned it has built it up, so it's massive now. I think it is actually one of the biggest free-to-enter theme parks in the whole of Europe. Might be wrong, or definitely in the UK. Anyway, he's been wanting to buy the pier for ages because he wanted to put a roller coaster on the end of it, which would have been cool. And they wouldn't let him do it. So yeah, and that. Remember that all. That one I was a kid as well. Yeah, Peter Pan's. It's still there. It's massive now. It's huge. There used to be a ride in it. Actually, I think they put a similar ride back in called the Barracuda. It used to just be 2 cages that used to go upside down. And it was great because you could stand underneath it and just catch all the money that people used to fall out of people's pockets. Amazing to see like £5 and £10 notes fly down. There's a similar ride there now. They got rid of the Barracuda because the cage came open once and did kill someone, so they had to get rid of it. But I think there's now a similar ride. Oh God, just thought I heard a whistle. I grew up going there all the time, yeah. Yeah, Peter Pan's. Peter Pan's Adventure Island. This poor log's getting a carving by me here. I'm also blunting my knife by carving it. But I don't want to go home yet because I'm talking to you guys. So we've pretty much, as of today, we've gone around the whole of the woods now. We've done pretty much everything. There's a magpie up there. Hello, Mr. Magpie. Actually, it's supposed to be in the morning, isn't it? Shit. Oh well. I remember Adventure Island as a kid. Everyone remembers Adventure Island. And the arcades along the seafront. New York, Mr. B's. What's the other one? Electric Avenue. They're all still there. They're all still there. Rossi's ice cream, that's still going. There we go. Everyone doesn't have who doesn't live in the UK doesn't have no idea what we're on about here. Stick a knife there. So, I'm pretty happy with what we've got, foraging wise, definitely. Let's say we've been around the whole woods now, so I'd love to see it. I'd even take Southend. I wouldn't. I wouldn't live in Southend. Lee maybe, but not Southend. Definitely not. It's a fucking hole. I don't live in Southend, so I'm quite lucky to have this around me. And this is happy enough as it is. There we go. Go in there. Go away, bugs. Oops. There we go. So I've got 9 people watching. I don't really have much more to say to you guys other than what we could be doing this week. Gez, are you still up for playing the forest this week at some point? And what we could be doing next week. I might play Subnautica tomorrow. If Gez is still up for playing the forest this week at some point as well, either Tuesday or Thursday, it's up to him. Do that. Maybe play Dying Light as well. I'm going to do the cooking stream on Friday, guys. I'm going to do the Christmas cakes, I've decided. Tuesday or Thursday, what works best for you? Tuesday? Is that better for you? Because I know you like doing Jackbox on Thursday, don't you? So, wouldn't you do Jackbox on Thursday? Well, Tuesday's fine, cool. So there we go, guys. Tuesday, the forest. Not this forest. The forest, the game. On Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'll do Dying Light with John, see if he's up for that. And then Friday I'm going to do another cooking stream. Yeah, I'll say I'm going to do the Christmas cakes. I'll do the Christmas cakes. We'll see how these mushrooms are getting on as well. I'll give you an update on the mushrooms because I'm going to go take them home now. I'm going to just do a bit of research. I think I know what to be doing with them, and I'm just going to slice them really, really thinly. And then I'm going to see if I can dry them out so we can get like nice dry mushrooms for like risottos later in the year. We'll have a little bit of an update on that on Friday as well. And then Saturday we will go down to the seafront. We'll go along there and see how that does. Hopefully we can have no problems this time. So yes. So I can't believe we've got 9 people watching this. Why are you guys watching this? I'm in a forest. talking to you about this. Do you have nothing better to do? I love outdoor streams. Bless your cons. Bless your cons. Yeah, so there's not really much in the woods now. We've done. We might leave it a few. Chill and chat. That's fair enough. That's cool. I said we might leave it a few weeks and then see if the weather changes, and then if the weather starts going downhill. So when we get into like autumn, like properly into autumn, we start getting some rain and all that sort of thing. It'd be interesting to come back in here and see like how it's changed, because obviously all this green will start dying back. We'll start losing all the, you know, the nettles and the thistles and all that sort of thing. So there you are. We'll have a look now. So I'm just going to switch the camera around. So if we come back in here in a few weeks' time, just notice how green it is at the moment. Have a boop around here. Yeah, here like that. This way, please. Just notice how green it is, and we'll come back and we'll sit in this very spot. So if anyone wants to clip that or take a thing of it, and we'll come back in a few weeks and see how it's changed, then you'll notice how it's going a bit too fast there. Yeah, that's it. How green it is in here at the moment, and how in a few weeks I reckon it will be pretty much getting. It'll be very. If we get a lot of rain, it'll be very muddy in here. I know that much. There we go. Boop up for me. There we go. That's better. Right down. Yeah. So have a look around here now. How green it is. Then in a few weeks. Also, how grey I'm going. Grey. Grey. I'm going grey. It's the stress of job. Stress of life. Ha 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 ha. This damn log's very uncomfortable. There we go. I'm going to clip that and try to balance my coffee. Oh, I wish I had boobs. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. I've got to clip that and try to balance my coffee on my chest and failing. Why don't you just put it down on the desk? Grey is fancy. It's not. It's bad. See, look. Grey. And so a little bit in the beard there. Hot coffee and the booze, and yeah, that does sound painful. Does sound painful. But yeah, like I said, a few weeks, guys, and this will start dying back. If we start having frosts and all that sort of thing. It is getting colder at night now, so it is. It won't be long before we have our first frost and we start. I haven't found any grey with the first grey hair yet. So just trying to keep an eye out if anyone comes up here or comes over. We could go for a little wander that way, because my house is that way, just straight down there. But we can go up round there. So if you guys want to go for a little walk before we finish, I don't mind. We'll go for a nice slow walk through the thicket, as it were. If you want to, of course. I know there's a bit of delay on the chat. 10 people watching. Why are you watching this? I'm gonna go hairs, but I found a couple of white beard. Funny that grey hair is super curly and I have straight hair. Yeah, so if we go for a little walk, just that way. Go for it. Okay, we'll go for a little walk before we finish. Right, so I'm just gonna. Stay with me, tripod. Stay. Right, hang on. I know Gage and Christine have only just got here, really, so they haven't seen much of our walking today. So, all you're going to see is my grundle. I do apologise. Right. put that over there. Pick you up. Put the tripod down. Switch the camera. Go. And boopity boopity boopity. Okay, cool. We'll go for a little wander. So we'll head this way. Told me he fell off a bike as well. When I was like 11, I nearly pierced my lung doing it. Nearly punctured my lung. I even showed the specific branch of where it happened on. Because it was in this very woods that I nearly like punctured my lung on my bike, on the handles of my bike. I haven't walked up here at this bit for ages. I used to take Papa up here all the time. He used to love it. I was just very good to memorise that. Yeah, she was, wasn't she? It's like she was deflecting. It's Holly. Yeah, deflecting. Deflecting, it sounds like to me. Doopy doo. Doing things to bully you. I mean, is it ever too early to bully a crim? I don't know. There we go. It's never too early to bully you. Yeah, this is going to bring me out right on the middle of the path. This is so. I can just about see people over there. Squirrel. Camera. Come on, spin around, camera. See if we can see little squirrely friend. Where is he? Little squirrel. Where'd you go, buddy? He's up this tree. Ah, he's gone up. Little shitbag. I have like 3 seconds left before I start working. So he's going, ugh. Big oof. Someone over there just taking a picture with a selfie stick of that novice. So let's head back. 1 week of calm before the hysterical storm. Look forward to it, Elsis. Look forward to it. So I've run out of woods now. We're at the edge of the woods now, so there's a load of houses there. So, just to give you a, if you go out that way, that's literally like the entrance to the woods, and where the playgrounds, where the kids are. You probably hear the kids screaming. If we go down here, this is if the camera wants to play ball. There we go. Not supposed to be riding bikes in the woods, but fuck it. Yeah, there is actually a bylaw saying that you are not allowed to ride bikes in the woods, and yet people come fucking herring through like that. So yeah. Imagine if there was someone walking around that corridor, that corner then with some kids, and that guy had gone through. We have a special mind for that cyclist could have killed someone. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, buddy. And people, when I do say to people, I'm not horrible about it. I do say to them, look, you do know there's a bylaw saying you're not allowed to cycle in the woods. And they look at me glaringly. I was like, if you go back up to the entrance, just up there, there's a sign, and it quite clearly says, no cycling. There are supposed to be no horses in the woods as well, yet people still bring their horses down here. So literally every forest, we have footpaths, paths of riding, horse riding, and paths of cycling. Yeah, it's very vague in this part of the woods, but okay. So that being said, we are coming to the end of our little menage, little end of the stream now, and I'll show you. I'll show you. So this is. I'll show you guys. You won't be able to work out where I live. You guys have seen my garden and all that sort of thing before. So this is the footpath of which I'm going to have to dip out. We just could do a forestry trim. Yeah. Always. Cheers, Wolfman. Thank you very much, buddy. So there we go, guys. So this is the footpath that I used to walk home with. Just gonna walk up here. Catch you later, Wolfman. Get some rest. Yeah, exactly, buddy. Get some rest. So got the footpath where I walk. I'm going to get pulled nothing in all North London. It is, isn't it? So we just walk up here, and this is where I'm going to come pick my. As you see, loads of stinging nettles down the side here. This is a good place to come get stinging nettles early in the season, next season. So, camera, why are you doing that? That's the side of the footpath. There we go. I've had knives spawn and fights like I care to remember. Oh, poor bozo. Playing more games than I have. If I'm not dead. So we're at the end of the footpath now. And I've just got to walk to my house. How easy it is to walk to my house. I'll show you. That's it. I'm in. Michael, my housemate. So that's it. I'm there. I'm home.